Can you guys hear me? Okay, can you guys hear me? Hello? Am I able to be heard? I'm here. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, damn, I should have waited just a little bit longer. I saw what ET said in the chat. I was assuming that it was going to be another bout of minutes of internet outage. And so it was literally, there were two card plays left. From when the internet went out, there were two card plays left. It was Perfected Strike, and then I looked at the Perfected Strike. I said, okay, this does, like, there's 8 damage left after playing Perfected Strike on Deca. So it was literally just Perfected Strike and then Hand of Greed. So there were 2 card plays left when the internet went out. So that's what you all missed. Hopefully everybody saw that fight get to that point and can trust me on that. And there should be, I don't know, footage to back up literally just having those 2 cards in my hand and that being the end. So that's how that ended there. And now we're on to Act 4. Got the Hand of Greed for the $27. Oh wow, I don't need to rest. Turns out I don't need to rest. But yeah, this is why I was in survival mode. Because I have 159 HP now. This feels a whole lot different. So who's the upgrade? Is it armaments to upgrade a bunch of cards? And Sama says, I'm proud that you got the greed. I really wasn't expecting it. I played both feeds early on in that fight because I was scared. I think rightfully, clearly I got down to 7 HP. But the transmutation just made the Hand of Greed. So I'm like, hey, alright. Okay, I can make this work. When Sama says Whirlwind for the elites, I don't know that that's that strong. Because like I'll probably have a lot of, I probably won't be wanting to invest that much energy into it because they're usually doing a lot of attacking stuff. Sparfox says, what happened? There were 2 card plays that I played when the internet went out, which was just Perfected Strike and then Hand of Greed into Donu. So I made 27 bucks. Yeah, I think Disarm is right because of I think Disarm is right because of the Philo Stone. Philo Stone makes Disarm. I mean, again, it only helps for 1 cycle of the heart, though. Only matters for 1 cycle. Oh, I guess actually, no, it matters for all the cycles of the heart. It matters for all the cycles. It's obviously, it's... No, it doesn't, right? Because the heart only buffs its strength. Yeah, the heart starts with no strength. And it just does the 2x15, that Vuln makes 3x15. So yeah, because it's clearing strength down, it won't matter in all cycles. Exactly, Asuki, exactly. Because it's clearing strength down, the disarm... I was thinking about once after the heart has buffed once, which is not when this is most likely going to be played. No, it does always, yeah, it always clears strength down every single turn. Or every single, debuff turn. Buff turn, rather. He says Grit Minus is another idea. Just write the Grit Minus, though, they aren't that ugly. I mean, they also exhaust the first time I play them, usually, so there's that. But maybe it's Shockwave. I think it might be Shockwave. I have Bash, I have an Uppercut Plus, and I have Shockwave. Shockwave could be pretty strong, especially with the heart putting up Artifact. Doesn't matter very much into the Spire elites, as this could do armaments for, yeah, the upgrade AoE, so to speak. But I think in a 48 card deck, I don't know, it's still nice, but it's not like, oh, this is just gonna upgrade my deck. Upgrade something useless to intimidate the heart. I don't necessarily think this deck is there yet, especially with Philo Stone. And Sama says disarm. So the disarm upgrade won't do anything. Oh yeah, to intimidate the heart. That it will do. That it will do. Fiend Fire might be the right upgrade. The anger, I don't think so. Because I'm like trying to like exhaust the anger if possible, yeah? Most of the time. Oh yeah, don't answer that. Yeah, the Reaper. I think it might be Fiendfire. Fiendfire seems... it's going to be probably meaningful in both fights. Firefox is True Grit for status cards. Well, the status cards I draw past with two evolves, one of which is upgraded. And they also do 20 damage after I've played my fire breathings. Alibi says, wouldn't disarm be a good idea then because of stone? No, because... so the heart... so first, the Spire Elites start with Artifact, which is why disarm is not very strong there. And the heart is going to have 1 strength to start. So disarm minus brings it down to -1 strength. Disarm plus brings it down to -2 strength. But then after that, the heart will just clear its strength down, as it does every 3 turns. So it's only going to be doing its thing for 1 turn. That said, it will be blocking for, like, if it gets there at the right time, but that's also a big if it gets there at the right time. And Sama says, why not upgrade Evolve? I have 2 of them. I have 2 Evolves. One's already upgraded. That's why. ET says, Inflame may be biggest damage add. That is interesting. ET says, disarm is 15 block if it shows up at the right time, right? Which is very far from a guarantee. Is block upgrade more important than damage upgrade? I think damage upgrade's most important. Time is ticking. This is Philostone. The clock is ticking. I don't know. I mean, if I can get disarm to do its thing, then it's not that scary. But I think I want to be mostly doing damage. Suki says, yeah, Shockwave. Shockwave, I think, could be right. It's another one where if it gets there at the right time, that's great. And it does nothing into Spire Elites, but it does help solve both problems if I can get to it on time for the heart. And I should be able to get to it in the first 4 turns, hopefully. Shockwave and Fiendfire are the 2 that stand out the most to me. Spire Elites... it's not that I think they're, like, free or anything. But heart is the one I'm more scared of. Both are frightening. Both are very challenging fights. Let's see. In the fights where I'm low rolling, yeah, every card is only helpful if you draw it at the right time. Yeah. That is true. Would Inflame Plus be better than Fiendfire Plus? I don't... Maybe. ET's saying it's Inflame for damage. Hey, what's up, Tom Katsu? I'm still Creighton. Despite Despite the internet connection, I am still creating. So... I think... Oh man, Shockwave, Inflame, Fiendfire. I think it's probably Shockwave. Two Vuln, 2 weak seems really... Both of those seem important. I think this is right. No shard. Oh damn it. No second transmutation. Shrug It Off is on sale. Shrug It Off is $2 too expensive. You tried your best. You tried your best, Hand of Greed. But in the end... That guy, he tried really hard to say something and it didn't work for a while. Yeah, I think Shockwave Plus is pretty huge. Here we go. 159 HP. Go. So I've got an Evolve here on turn 1. You like to see that, for sure. I'll go ahead and open with the Battle Trance. Evolve right on time for turn 2. Hell yeah. Very exciting stuff. Flame Barrier will not fully protect this. Let's see. So I want to play Evolve. I can do like Disarm Shockwave stuff. I don't think I want to do that. Okay, so I think it's just True Grit, a Defend. Ethy says Flame Defend is keep buffer, yes. Yeah, but I think I'll probably True Grit something just for the AoE. Even though it is a skill. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Yeah, I guess I leave these all in the deck. Because when I redraw them, they'll draw and they'll do damage. And they'll do their thing. Because I'm gonna play Corruption. So yeah. Defend, Evolve. Suki says you have a 48 card deck. I think you can burn a Defend, but why? Just for the damage? But yeah, I think and it's a 48 card deck with Corruption and Dark Embrace in it. If I hit both of those next turn, I can dig through it in like 2 turns. So you draw something better than a Defend next time. But next time, that Defend will draw and cost 0 and block. That's what I'm saying. Is next time that Defend is just going to be free. It's going to be free block and it's going to do the damage then anyways. So I think this is just Defend, Evolve, Flame Barrier. Here we go. There's Fire Breathing. So. Three damage is 300% of the 1 damage short. Yeah, just kidding. Usually just kidding. Except that one time. That one time where it just happened super recently. Damn, I still can't believe that. So yeah, I'll do Fire Breathing Shrug. How invested do I get in Fire Breathing here? What are the... I do have 2 curses in here. They both got block up right now. I think I shouldn't play that right now necessarily. I think I will pommel first. Corruption. That's why I didn't play Shrug yet. So Corruption Shrug. Do I want to play Fire Breathing now? No, in case I draw Dark Embrace. Battle Trance, sure. Alibi says, what happened? What happened is the internet went down. Again. But for now, it's back up. I'm assuming that's what you mean. I can go ahead and Armaments the Inflame and play that. Or I can play the Fire Breathing. I think Armaments the... I mean, I'll Armaments the Inflame no matter what, yeah? Maybe... No, that probably is what it would be. So... There's 2 curses in here. I think I want Fire Breathing. I think this is Fire Breathing, Armaments the Inflame. Alibi says I meant the 1 damage thing. Oh, gotcha. The 1 yeah, I had damage in hand that was 1 away from just killing Dekka, but instead I had to block. So I lost a little bit of HP on it and healed almost all of it back coming in to Act 4. So it just, I would have been able to kill and take a little bit less damage. But it was, yeah, it was in the last fight. So, Fire Breathing, Armaments, Inflame. Would I rather Armaments Bash? I don't think so. Probably should have just left the armaments, honestly. Dark Embrace, Reaper. Should have played Inflame. Damn. He took my doo-doo doll strength. No. Dark Embrace is here though. That's a big deal. I think I will go ahead and defend. Reaper and then Transmutation. I think I can get behind that. Although... yeah, Reaper, Iron Wave, Transmutation, sure. I want to target this guy, I guess. Yep, Facing Reminder. Thank you, Asuki. I will do that with the Iron Wave to use this energy also. So yeah, Iron Wave, Reaper, Transmutation. Let's do it. I guess I should have done Reaper first. Yeah, no reason not to do Reaper first. So now I can do this. Bloodletting. Oh yes. Oh yes, yes, yes. Fiendfire. Not so much yet. I mean, this does 40 plus 18, so this would kill. Draw a whole new hand of cards. 2 energy left to play them. Okay, that seems solid. Let's do it. I mean, transmutation is about to make so much shit though. It'd make the full hand's worth of stuff that'll play, it'll draw, but I just wouldn't be able to use Fiendfire. But other stuff will kill. It's doing a lot of Karen's Ashes damage. Nah, this is right, I think. Bob. Can I feed on this guy? Twin Strike feed is 16 plus 11, 27. Let's see if I can get the guy down to 27. Do power through. Exhume. Exhume Reaper. Let's do it. And then try to get back to feed next turn. Oh no, I can't oh yeah, I can Exhume Reaper. Getting back to feed is not going to be an easy feat. I think I should try to feed this turn. But I guess it's really just, I mean, max HP literally only matters now for in case I get a blood pot. So the Reaper just matters more. Sparfox says it's like a heal. Yeah, 3 heal versus more than 3 heal. Exactly. Yeah. It's basically just a heal at this point, except for the existence of blood pot, but that's absolutely a fringe scenario here. So I think this is Exhume, Reaper, and play Reaper. Plus, like, I still may theoretically get both. There's also that. Just not this turn. 3.75 heal with BP. With, oh yeah, what you get from Blood Pot. Gotcha. Reaper still greater. Makes sense. Reaping. And now his HP, oh, it's not 69. Savage. True Grit fire breathing at this point. I'll just True Grit the strike. Oh no, the Peace Strike. What's up, Spirefox? Oh yeah, not that one. Yep. The green one first. Gotcha. Yes. Yes, I appreciate that, chat. I appreciate that. One of these things, yes. One of these true grits is not like the other. I very, very much appreciate you drawing my attention to that. The fake grit. Fake grit is... I wish to refer to this card as fake grit from now on. That's perfect. Absolutely the green one is the true grit. So yeah, I think the... fire breathing goes here. Another evolve, it's probably fine. There's a defend. Let's deal with that. Alright, let's see what the true grit ends up hitting. E.T. says, I'm a fake grit truther. You found your label, E.T. Congratulations. A fake grit truther. You gotta put that in like your Twitch bio or something. That's too perfect. Here we go. 9x2. So whirlwind. Feed? Feed? Feed currently not in position to be used. Whirlwind will do 4x6. So Inflame, Whirlwind does 5x9. And then Anger kills. That works. Do I dare see what Havoc hits first? What's the worst thing Havoc could hit? Is there anything disastrous? It could hit True Grit, but then I get to choose. I get to choose what the True Grit hits. Havoc a pre-check, right? Worst is kill. Exactly. I'm just trying to make sure that it can't. If it, there's no grit minus left in here. The worst thing it can do is kill. You're exactly right. So I'm gonna play Inflame first and then Havoc. What'd we do? What'd we do? Flame barrier? Alright, cool. So I can at least play these things. So here we're going. So yeah, anger is, oh yeah, no vuln here. So 24. Whirlwind, yeah, no, whirlwind doesn't work. So I need to just get him down to 24. Ninsama says, can't get the feed in? Oh, no. I've got Dark Embrace. I've got Dark Embrace and Karen's Ashes. We're still going here, Ninsama. Oh, we're still going here. Check this out. There's a strike. So now that's the feed. Right there. One card away. Strike and anger and feed to get the most on the nunchaku. So 10 and 10. I like that notation, ET. Math is wine. So yeah, that's 34. That's the damage. Anger. And anger. And the feed! 171 HP Pennib. That could be a nice damage add with Fiend Fire or something. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm going to resist. There is a non-zero extent to which I am resisting clicking on the floor 55 burger, but I will resist. Just there. Sever Soul Plus, I don't think I care about at all. But it does exhaust. This is true. What more could I want? And yeah, these are not good. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Alright, Fiend Fire and Reaper here turn 1. Bash here turn 1. True Grit, Pommel. So I've got True Grit to help protect the buffer. I think I'll go ahead and see what is in the power first. Ichi says there's a non-zero extent, it's right? No. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the silly pick. It's the super duper content pick. Ichi says Grit Bash. Just Well, there's also... Oh, you mean Grit the Bash. Get rid of the Bash. Maybe. Let's see what this power is first. Right? The only reason to eventually wait on this would be to try to upgrade it with Apotheosis from Transmutation or something, but I think it's best. I'm just going to see what's in here. Another fire breathing. He says, look, power, pay grit, 50-50, too good, right? Oh yeah, I definitely want to protect the bat. Protect the buffer, 100%. And because of buffer, maybe Berserk... Actually, Berserk probably plays here. Berserk probably plays. Let's see. I mean, well, it'll just mean the vulnerable gets extended. Yeah, I'm about to be vulnerable anyway. This Berserk is free. This is a free Berserk. It's a free Berserk. Yeah, what's a little more vuln? Exactly. It means I'm going to now be vulnerable on the 2 turns that the heart doesn't attack. Exactly. Ichi says 26 per stats. Draw 8 statuses, cap damage. It's goofy, ET, but I think this Berserk is really real. It's just a free energy. Spirefox says, and first attack? Well, I'm already going to have vuln, because the heart puts vuln on you. Right? The heart already puts vuln on you for phase 2 and 3, right? So this is just going to add vuln for this turn, and then it'll push the vuln to turn 4, which are both non-attacking turns. So this is just an extra energy for the rest of the fight. Like, as comfy as this is. Spirefox says, doesn't it do 2 vuln? Yes. So Spirefox, next turn, because of this debuff from the heart, next turn, at the start of next turn, it'll say 2 vuln here. Because the heart puts 2 vuln on me, and those usually apply for turn 2 and turn 3. So let's say I play Berserk this turn. Then now at the start of turn 1, on turn 1, not the start of turn 1, after I play the Berserk turn 1, I'll have 2 vulnerable. Right? So then this turn ends, so there goes 1 of the vulnerable, and that's this turn with the heart not attacking. Then I've got 1 vuln left, and now the heart adds the 2 more again. Now I'm back up to 3 vuln. So then, there's 2 turns of the heart attacking. Those are the same 2 turns that you're usually vulnerable no matter what, because of the heart's debuff. The only additional turn left that I'm vulnerable is the 4th turn. Yes, this turn counts, exactly. So I think this is definitely worth it. Yeah, this is one of the turns, exactly. So, Grit... I think Grit Bash is correct. I think it's Grit the Bash and then play the Pommel. Grit the Bash. Play the Pommel. Alright, Ascender's Bane, Iron Wave. ET says Berserk Fiend Fire. I'm certainly not convinced. Berserk plays, for sure. Yeah, it's an early Fiendfire. I don't have my Strength. I don't have many cards in hand. I don't have my Dark Embrace. I don't think there's any reason to Fiendfire. Reaper is a maybe. Yeah, no Vuln for Reaper, but otherwise, yeah. What's up, Arathan? This is the highest HP I've ever seen in Slay the Spire. Can someone tell me how he got the 80 extra health? Is it all feed? The vast majority feed, yes. I have 2 feeds and a Exhume to get the feed. But yes, there's also the Mango, which gave me a boost to my max HP as well. Yep, I love putting feed to work. It's good stuff. I've only ever gotten over 200 once before, so this is probably either the second or third highest I've ever done. Love me the feed. It's my favorite Ironclad card, although Reaper's up there too. Fiendfire's great as well. So yeah, I think this is just the Reaper here. I think it's good enough here, even without the Vuln. Alright, here we go. $69 damage coming through. Nice. That's the big hit. So that means oh yeah, big hit. I won the 50-50. It's extra nice. Oh, it's extra nice. Because it's the big hit. So, that means I play Armaments first, no matter what. And that leaves me, then I can't play anything after it. I just have to Armaments end. That is what that means. No transmutation, I cry. I cry. Yep, there's no way to get another card play in here. No Chemical. Chemical X is cringing, but no, it's all about the buffer here. So what do I want to upgrade with the Armaments? The Whirlwind, it's gotta be. Because this will be zero cost next time. Yep, because of the Frail, I've just gotta do it. So it's definitely the Whirlwind over the Strike. So yeah, Armaments, the Whirlwind, and then end. I also could just hold Armaments for later. Nah. Oh wait, no, there's no, yeah, it's not exhausting or anything. It's not holding it for later. There's just no reason not to do this. Yeah. So Armaments, the Whirlwind. Yep, no corruption up. No reason to hold this. Arma of the Wind. Buffer time. 4/15. Disarm, let's go. Disarm of the gods. Disarm, True Grit, a defend, Immolate, and True Grit minus. Sure. Should have upgraded Disarm to Intimidate. Hey, the upgrade would it would play. Buffer time and the living's easy. I get that reference. That's a reference I understand. And the living's easy. Fish are jumping. What would be the ceramic fish are jumping? Ceramic fish are jumping. Disarm, True Grit, the defend, Immolate, and Grit minus. Oh wait, oh! And the corruption is high! Hell yeah! I'm glad you get it too, Asuki. So I've got the Centennial puzzle also, which I want to use, rather than preserve for next turn or anything. So I think I play Immolate now, because corruption might make any of these zero cost. So I think I Immolate now. Draw 3. Stinko. But hey, good thing I drew him. What's up, Closerer? Slay the fucking Spire. I'm on it. What about Havoc? What about Havoc? Probably it's just disarm, True Grit strike, and then True Grit minus. Yeah. Disarm, True Grit the strike, and then play True Grit minus. I don't think Havoc is right here. Am I wrong about that? Nah, let's do it. What about Havoc? PT says it's a song reference, but you don't know what song. I can't help you. I can't help you. You're the one referencing it. I don't know how I wish I could help. Disarm, True Grit, the strike, and then True Grit minus. It gets rid of the Havoc. Okay. Gonna be an orderly fight, I guess. Oh yeah, it's just the 1x15. Look at you go. Look at you go. Disarm gaming. Double feed. This could have been 3 feeds. Oh, it's what about 80? Yeah, no, that's... I have not heard of that one personally. I really, really want to find Shockwave right now. Like, right now. Like, right now. That's bad to not see Shockwave right now. Means I'm gonna have to clear Artifact for Shockwave to do its thing. That's uncomfy. Evolves are cool. I think this is just... defend, feed, evolve. Yeah. No. Feed, P-Strike, feed, evolve. This works. Draw 3 cards for status. Alright, 4x15. So there's a Fire Breathing. There's Flame Barrier, you love to see it on this turn. And Power Through. That's a pretty cool set of cards. Inflame is here as well and will get rejected. I'm not going to exhaust that Slimed, believe it or not. Hey, Bloodletting is also here, that's a big deal. How much stuff for Fire Breathing is in the deck? Burn and Wound. This one's pretty good. So... I think this is Fire Breathing, Bloodletting, Battle Trance. There's the other Fire Breathing. So yeah, I can Immolate, Flame Barrier, Power Through, and Fire Breathing. Order doesn't really matter on that. So yeah, Flame Barrier, Immolate, Power Through, Fire Breathing. That seems strong. Flame Flame Barrier, Immolate, Power Through, and Fire Breathing. Alright. Some Karen's Ashes damage. Find Thorns! Alright, 73 HP remaining. Shockwave is here. Don't want to use it to clear the artifact. Corruption, Dark Embrace, both bottom decking. And the thing that could clear artifact. Bruh. Bruh. Do I have any draw? I have Shrug. Okay, Shrug. Don't fuck this up. This Berserk's been great. Very mean draw order. I corroborate this. If I can get to Dark Embrace, then I can... No, then I'd have to exhaust Shockwave. But that's still... If I use Shockwave to clear artifact for uppercut, so fucking be it. Oh, but then I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't have the energy for all of that this turn. I think I do Shrug here, though. Corruption. Nice. So Corruption, use Shockwave to clear artifact. Play Ghostly Armor. Do I play Anger? I don't think so. And I can keep some of these cards, but no, I guess I'll play the Twin Strike and the Strike. So I think this is Corruption, Ghostly, Shockwave. Maybe I just don't play the Shockwave. I think I just don't play the Shockwave. I just don't play the... Yeah. I just don't play the Shockwave. I just don't play the Shockwave. I've already dealt with the multi-hit. Next turn is non-offensive. I don't play the Shockwave. There we go. I found it. I don't play the Shockwave. Corruption, Ghostly, Twin Strike, Strike. That's what it is. Just making sure. But yeah, I don't think I play the Anger. Don't play the Shockwave. Okay. Option. Ghostly. Twin Strike and Strike. Got the pen nib charged up. I can get a big Wampa for it. I'm at 32 HP here. Whirlwind pen nib, you say? Whirlwind Chemical X pen nib, you say? Inflame. So Dark Embrace gets played. Uppercut gets played. Oh, yeah, because I want to play Uppercut. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't play Uppercut then, because of this. But there's no world where I don't play Dark Embrace. I don't want to play Flame Barrier. I mean, it's not coming back. So yeah, Dark Embrace, Flame Barrier. Yeah, it's gotta just be the Whirlwind. It's too strong. And then I will play the Anger afterwards. I don't think I care so much about the next redraw. let's compare the damage. If I play Uppercut Whirlwind, or even Uppercut in Flame Whirlwind, then this would be 12. Closer says artifact is important. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to find exactly the amount of damage to associate with clearing the artifact. So, if I do Uppercut first, it's 30, and then ET says Inflame Whirlwind is -2 damage versus Whirlwind alone. Okay, well if that's true, then I'd rather just play it. Although it's probably not if I pen nib it, right? But I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna look at no inflame. I'm just gonna look at the lines for Uppercut Whirlwind versus Uppercut versus Whirlwind. So this would be 30, and then this would be 4 times 10. If let's say I do get inflame in there. Sure, let's say I get inflame in there. So this is 34, and then -8 damage because inflame is minus. Yeah, so it's probably still just worth it though. So 34, and then this is 12 times 3. So that's a total of 70 damage, not including the anger because that goes either way. I guess it's sure with the inflame. So sure. So a total of 88 damage. Now, if I do Whirlwind, let's say I don't do the Inflame. If I do Whirlwind, this is just immediately 120 damage, plus the Anger, 136. So that's 48 more damage. That's pretty big. Suki says, I suspect you'll play more than 4 additional attacks this fight, so Inflame wins out. Yeah. So let me do the math on that again, because it's 120 if I don't, or 136. And if I Inflame first, then this becomes 24 times... Oh yeah. It's actually 120 either way, right? Because it's being doubled. So this is either 20 times 6 or 24 times 5. Those are the same number. It just makes the anger stronger and plays the inflame. So there's actually no reason not to. But that's like, yeah, that's 48 more damage. Or it's actually 50 more damage. Yeah, 50 more damage I think is more important than clearing artifact. But yeah, if I need to have weak next turn, but I really think I should, I think with Corruption Dark Embrace I should be able to block. I think I should be able to block. Closer says 120 damage is only meaningful if you can kill in the next 2 turns. I don't think that's true. Maybe I'm missing something. 120 damage is meaningful because the heart has 800 HP, and that's a good percentage of it. Maybe I'm missing something. Because like my block solution is corruption and then again. So it's 50 extra damage versus clear artifact for a chance to put on weak. I think the only reason clearing artifact matters is for hitting this card. I think I maybe can block without it, but it's going to be tough. Closer says, I mean, if you can survive the next 2 turns, you can do 50 damage in the next idle turn. If I'm damage capping along the way, right? That's only assuming I'm damage capping along the way. Which I don't think is... I think I can do good damage, but I don't think it's a safe assumption. I think there's a very good enough chance that 50 damage lets me kill a turn earlier. That's a very meaningful amount of damage. I'm going to do it. Inflame, Whirlwind, Anger. Bang, 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 bang. Bang. Yeah. Fiendfire's here to do a lot of damage. Immolates are here to do a lot of damage. Transmutation's here to make a lot of stuff, but 6x15 is also here. I do have these cards, so let's open with Defend. Alright. Bloodletting. ET says transmutation before bloodletting? No. Just as a pure tactic. I don't know what does a pure tactic mean. I have no idea what a pure tactic is. I'm not a big fan of that move. I think I like my energy. I like my energy a lot. So, like, I could, he says defend, grit, hope, transfer the exhausts and bonuses, and then bloodletting. Okay, I thought you meant literally the next two cards being transmutation, bloodletting. And I was like, what? But okay, you mean generally try to get it out first. So I don't think I'd do grit stuff, right? I think I'd use immolate. Because like the damage plays. Yeah, I'm not just gonna randomly trust a grit. This Fiendfire, actually no, this Fiendfire is probably just enough. I think I should, yeah, I don't think so. Sparfox says, do we have enough block without a Feel No Pain? I guess I don't know what you mean. Like in this deck, to block for this turn? Sure. I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's Power Through, there's Second Wind, there's 2 True Grits, there's Shrug It Off. And like, without a Feel No Pain, this isn't creating a lot of block most of the time. Transmutation into Discovery into Feel No Pain. Trust. ET says just the trans to 0 and then bloodletting to keep going. Because otherwise you Fiendfire the transmutation because you need the energy on cards you haven't seen yet, I think. I don't understand that at all. I don't, that to me is dumping a bunch of energy. The cards in transmutation are not that helpful. I don't have a Feel No Pain. I don't. Yeah, I maybe I'm missing something, but I still don't understand. Still don't understand that move. Like Fiendfiring the trans is fine. It'd be cool to play, but it doesn't make block that frequently. It just makes Beat of Death food. So I think it's either defend or bloodletting now. I guess there's no reason not to defend first, yeah? Yeah. Like, I have so much draw here. I just want to have all the energy in the world. The transmutation's sucking up all my energy. transmutation with bloodletting to get energy after the X. Or bloodletting early and don't play the X. Yeah, I have a Fiend Fire. Right? This is just a Fiend Fire food. It's just not a big deal to let this transmutation go. It doesn't block very often. That's what I need it to do. It doesn't do it. It's Fiend Fire food. But my energy is like super valuable. I'm about to draw 10 cards when I play Fiend Fire. So I think this is bloodletting. I might even play an Immolate. I don't think that's right though with the 2 fire breathings. So bloodletting. Twin Strike. Alright, so this is just Fiend Fire. Here we go. ET says Pommel. Nah, I don't think so. I think I want to save the energy because I've got Dark Embrace. Here's Power Through. I can make Power Through better later, maybe. Yeah, the heart has been damage capped. Exhumed the transmutation pog. Are there good exhumed targets here for blocking? The shockwave is determined to always bottom deck itself. So he says grit a burn first. Maybe. I think there's no reason not to just play defend first, right? But I just want to see, I want to just sort of get a game plan for this Exhume. Reaper's not doing enough to be good here. Could be another Flame Barrier. Flame Barrier helps. Yeah, Reaper's 4 block. But like via the HP, yeah, for 2 energy. I don't think that's it. A Shrug for bigger 6. I think it's probably just a Flame Barrier. What about Disarm? Oh no, no, I've got the whole thing. But I want to see if I can get to Shockwave first. Because if I get to Shockwave, maybe I pump Disarm in there. So, but Defend happens first. Defend happens second. Now I think I True Grit a burn. Or True Grit the Curse of the Bell? True Grit the Curse of the Bell. Yeah. No. Blocking matters more than... Curse of the Bell doesn't draw when I draw it. Burn does, but Burn will do 2 damage this turn if the block ends up being super down to the wire. I think... probably it's going to matter more. To potentially block this turn. So I'll True Grit the burn. Second Wind. Second Wind will do some cool stuff. Makes me optimistic that I may be able to block. Yeah, deck did get pretty small. Yeah, here we go. So... and yeah, Second Wind will hit the Curse of the Bell anyway, and it's certainly getting played this turn. Battle Trance is sus. So no matter what card I play, a Second Wind Power Through, love to see it. It's just all about making room. ET says Iron now for space. That might be right, and it does block blocks somewhat. Yeah, Iron Wave to keep drawing. I think that's right. I think it's right. I think you guys are right. At this point, it seems an acceptable use of energy. And so now, Shrug It Off. Or Exhume. Yeah, no, still Shrug It Off. Shockwave is there. Okay. That's big. ET says power. The wound in hand is good right now. I guess. Margus says, why is Exhume Disarm bad? As in before the previous card play? Because if I was not able to get to Shockwave, then I wasn't necessarily sure. Basically, waiting on Exhume means I get to potentially delay my decision. And yeah, the reason why I can't play Disarm yet is because I need to play Shockwave first. But now I can do that. So Disarm, yep, 30 block for sure. So now the Shockwave's here, so this gets played. It's in the deck. All of these are in the deck. Sparfox says Uppercut's still around. It's in, yep, it's in the redraw, but it shouldn't matter. Probably, maybe, hopefully. Philly Eagle says, isn't Shockwaving Shockwave 30 block? Oh, that's a good point. The weak is also exactly 30 block. That's an extremely good point, Philly Eagle. ET says Arma Disarm for 15 more block. Yeah. Yeah. Because Disarm, okay, so that's the difference. That's the advantage that Shockwave has. That's the advantage that Disarm has over Shockwave. Yeah, because I can upgrade it with armaments. The Vuln does play, but I've got a with Uppercut. I think it's far more important. I think this is more important. Do I play Perfected Strike and then Exhume? ET says, but Vuln next turn, how much other block can that decision wait? I'm just gonna damage cap next turn. Yeah? Is that, I guess I will be losing a lot of statuses. So it might not be a done deal, but yeah, ET, for Vuln next turn, Uppercut, I think is probably the line. It is 2 whole energy, though. Big's next turn, buffer big hit. I think it's big hit, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure last turn was the non-offensive turn. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's big hit next turn. So yeah, I guess let's see. How do things look? How much block do I have right now? Let's say I did the Shockwave line. I'm facing down 60. So I'm playing armaments, I'm playing power through. That's 20 block. 2 card plays makes that 14. So 28 versus the 60. Shockwave, Exhume also plays, so that's like 22 versus the 60. But then Second Wind will hit maybe some wounds. It'll hit 1, 2, 3, 4 things at least. So that's 1 card play that blocks for 20, 17 really. So we're at 39 versus the 60 at this point. That survives. Yeah, but you get fewer card plays if I take damage now. That's a fair point. That might matter more at these quantities of HP. And I don't have a lot of skills left. Yeah, I think I should be going for the disarm here. Coming down to the wire indeed. Because I draw 2 cards. Right, when I play Exhume, I'll draw a card. Closer says, can we kill next turn? Yep. Does Slimed stay? Yeah, Slimed is 20 damage. Slimed stays, for sure. So it's either I just don't draw until... It's either I don't draw with the Exhume, which is not the end of the world, or I use 2 energy on a Perfected Strike. I think I do Perfected Strike. So I think this is Perfected Strike, Exhume, the Disarm. Yeah, Perfected Strike, Exhume, the Disarm. Maybe I won't. Maybe I don't Second Wind. Oh, what if that's the line? What if the line is keep Curse of the Bell, keep Burn, keep Slimed, keep Wound. Like, don't Second Wind. If the line is don't Second Wind, I have so much more stuff in the redraw that for 0 card plays can do like hundreds of damage, and I draw past it. I do have to block enough with other stuff though. Yeah, it's still the Disarm. Sparfox says Perfected Strike, I'm getting confused. It would just be to get it out of the hand, just to draw. But yeah, even if I'm facing down 45, Whirlwind is 48 for 1 play and all energy. Well, it's 72, yeah? Whirlwind is 12 times 6, or 12 times 7. Yeah, Whirlwind does way more damage. That's a very good point. Because of Chemical X, because of the energy that I get from Berserk. So Whirlwind just does 7 times 12. So that's 84. It's a lot of damage. I need to block for net 21 with disarmaments in play to survive on 1. Yeah, and I might be able to do that with just Power Through. Because if I'm doing Power Through and Armaments, that's 20 block minus 2 card plays, and then it's also Exhume and Shockwave. So 4 card plays, that's 12 Beat of Death, 20 blocks, so plus 8, so that's blocking for 22. So that survives with, yeah, that's not enough. But I do also draw True Grit, I do also draw Battle Trance. Yeah, 5 statuses and Whirlwind is a 2 HP loss kill. Inga. Suki says, are you going to have block cards left for next turn? You mean for Beat of Death? I think... Oh. No. Other than Second Wind. If I don't play Second Wind. But... I should have HP. I shouldn't... I'm not planning... Most of my damage will be done in very, very few card plays. So... So let's say I did this. Let's say Exhume gets Disarm. So I go to 11. Armaments says block is 13. Disarm says block is now 10. Firefox says you can shockwave in full block, right? Much more trickily, but I would have much lower HP, but I don't think shockwave is necessary. I don't think shockwave is necessary, but let me do the math with disarm first. Because it goes to 11, then armament says it goes to 13, disarm brings it back to 10. Power through says you're up to 22 block. Yes, the tail is used, Strongest. The tail has been used. The champ got the tail. So 22 block, but at this point after playing Disarm, I draw True Grit. And then after playing Armaments, I draw True Grit. After playing Disarm, I draw Battle Trance. So then I can power through, and then I can True Grit. Yeah, but I don't want to reshuffle, right? ET says, does second wind increase or decrease odds of whirlwind? Because they draw 3 each. That's an interesting question. Because what is whirlwind into shockwave? Whirlwind into shockwave is 18 times 7. That's a lot. ET says, I think pushing all non-wind is higher odds of whirlwind because of status. Could be. So I want to play power through on full to put wounds in the discard, because I want to draw wounds. Evolve helps, but the hand space limit hurts. Yeah, exactly. But if I'm leaning more into the whirlwind, then I think I might be able to get away with shockwave if I do second wind. The thing is, second wind redraws no matter what, of course. Yeah, what is the deck after second wind? There's basically no skills. ET says you are now 4K of intense, by the way. The intensity. The sheer intensity. So there'd be 2 angers. Shouldn't have played that anger, it turns out. It's also like nunchaku energy can play into things. You know what? With this much energy, is there any way where I get pen nib up? Perfected strike? Like, if I get the angers, I can get pen nib up. I don't want to make too many angers, though. It's probably not going to happen. But even drawing... You know what? Yeah, even drawing into a... If I open up second wind, even drawing into uppercut this turn can play. What's up, bookshelf? ET says trance at a point to stop the draw, so as to not reshuffle. That's kind of cool. I think I specifically want to... Yeah, I specifically want to draw exactly 1 card here, I think. think I want to draw. I mean, I think I want to reshuffle and draw the first card. And if it's Whirlwind, then I can keep drawing. So I don't want to use Battle Trance, because if I do top deck Whirlwind, I want to be able to keep drawing. But otherwise, kind of just in. So, I want to draw exactly 2 cards. So I think this is Exhume now. The question is, can I get away with Shockwave? No, so I want to draw 3 cards. I want to draw 3 cards. So Power Through works, Exhume works. And then I Exhume, let's say it's Shockwave. So 4x15 coming through. What do I armaments at that point? Oh yeah, that's something else to keep in mind, is if I do Shockwave, I've got a different armaments target. Power Through's +5. If I'm doing Second Wind, then that's where the most block is. So I'm armamentsing Second Wind. It's an important thing to keep in mind that I've got another upgrade if I don't upgrade the Disarm. So Exhume. ET says not playing Second Wind is stronger than going for Vuln. I need to evaluate what my HP looks like with both lines. So if I go for Vuln, then I mean, I guess the idea is just prioritize hitting the Whirlwind, but I'm not even that confident that keeping Second Wind unexhausted. I guess keeping Second Wind, it can exhaust a lot of stuff if I draw it. Okay, let's say it's the no Second Wind line where I get Disarm. Power Through, boom. Block goes to 26 after Beat of Death. Exhume, boom. Block is 23. Armaments, the Disarm, block is 25. Disarm, block is 22. And Armaments and Disarm have each drawn 1 card there. ET says, next turn, Second Wind is basically a second Whirlwind, and you probably draw 10. Yeah, so this is me specifically not reshuffling. Yeah, I need to specifically not reshuffle that. So that means playing Battle Trance before I play Disarm. Because Power Through and Exhume will not draw, but Armaments will draw, and then Battle Trance can draw 1 and stop the draw. Then Disarm plays. So basically it means I'm blocking for 19 against 45. That's not enough. That is not enough HP. So I'm left. It comes out to -1 HP after this hit, even with the green Disarm being applied. So I think that means I need to do the Second Wind. That's the way I interpret that. So given that I'm going to use the Second Wind, because I die if I don't, how do I want to approach this? Then I probably want the Vuln, is what I'm thinking. Thinking without all this stuff, I would very much like the Vuln, most likely. So let's say I do the Power Through. I do the, or I guess, yeah. do the power through. I exhume the shockwave. So again, power through gets me to 26 block after Beat of Death. Exhume says 23. Shockwave says 20. Okay. Yeah. Armaments, the second wind says you've got 22 block now. But I've also drawn 2 cards at this point. These 2. So I could True Grit one of the battle trances. So then I go to 28 block. And I'm drawing other stuff as well. So this will exhaust at least 4 cards. So that's, after Beat of Death, 45 block. Yeah. I think this is the line. So I can block for 45. I might take 15. I think the Vuln is worth it. And I might even block for more than that. So I could take 0 damage if I do disarm, but I still don't think that's it. The thing that's making me hesitate is the existence of Uppercut, but no, I don't want to have to dedicate 2 energy to that, I don't think. Alright, I think I'm ready to go for this. I think this is the power through, exhume the shockwave, armaments, the second wind, and play the shockwave. Let's do it. Zoom, shockwave. Play the shockwave. Armaments, the second wind. It's funny that this armamentsing the whirlwind on like turn 1 or 2 just because there was like no reason not to do it is gonna actually have an impact here. ET says EV health odds not 0 health. I'm sorry, ET, I'm able to take 0 meaning from your most recent message. Let's upgrade this. And now, expected value. Yeah, I'm not one abbreviation away from understanding that message, unfortunately. Very well, maybe a me problem. So now it's True Grit, the Perfected Strike. Yes. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Or do I True Grit one of the battle trances? No, one of them could be useful next turn. So I'll play one at the end of this turn, probably, maybe, and the other could be useful next turn. So True Grit the Perfected Strike. Oh yeah, second wind's gonna get rid of him anyway, duh. Duh. Alright, and there's uppercut. And uppercut just showed up. And there's just uppercut. This should still be fine though. I can set up Nunchaku for next turn as well. Artifact says, isn't it better to True Grit Bell? Well, the thing is, Bell does 20 damage when I draw it. But second wind's gonna exhaust it anyway, is also the main thing. So this should just be uppercut. No, uppercut does not matter here on this turn anymore. So this is just second wind. Oh yeah, playing to maximize health is not the same line as maximizing the odds of winning, of course. Yeah, it's having enough health to play enough cards next turn to kill. Yeah, I guess I might as well play Strike, because I do want to do Nunchaku stuff. So I'm going to play a Strike, and then second wind. That's a lot of block. So, I got 2 wounds here to help me draw my stuff next turn. I'm full blocking, but we'll see how much that matters. Comes down a lot to drawing Whirlwind. Will that be enough? This may or may not work. Let's find out. Would be really cool if I had played fire breathing for this turn, but not how it works. Is there any way I can pen nib? Pen nib may be an out. Pen nib may be an out. Let me do my math here. Without pen nib, Whirlwind is 18 times 7. That's 126. The wounds do 40. That's 166. I should be able to make this work. But that requires getting 2 angers as well as the Whirlwind. Yeah, there is also Nunchaku. ET says 6 of 9 drawing 5. 3 of 9 are just win, I think. I'm not sure I see that. Like, I need to get anger and Whirlwind and anger. And I guess I do draw all of those as long as I draw, like, 1 wound. Nate says, I'm honestly not sure if energy is more important next turn or pen nib. Oh, it's probably pen nib, I think. So I should just see if I can line up pen nib, then things are a lot more likely to work out. Yeah, just draw a wound next turn, GG. It actually is in that state. This fight is actually just draw a wound, GG. So if I played, the thing is I might have to play angers, right? I would have to play 5 attacks. So Iron Wave, Strike, Strike, Anger, Anger. I don't like it. Oh no, I get an extra energy. So yeah, I would only have to play 1 anger. But yeah, I think I should be lining up the pen nib. I think I should. The problem is it makes 1 more anger. It makes 1 more anger. ET says, even with nib, can you do it without Whirlwind? I don't think there's a line that does it without Whirlwind, right? The problem is the line that does it without pen nib it needs Whirlwind and 2 angers. I'm pretty sure. I think the line that does it without pen nib needs Whirlwind and 2 angers. because the wounds are 40 damage, and the whirlwind without pen nib at max energy is 7 times 18, which is 126. So that's 166 accounted for. 166. Oh, okay, so 1 anger kills. Okay. So as long as I get whirlwind and 1 anger. So it's which are the odds are higher? Are the odds of me getting whirlwind and 1 anger higher next turn? Or are the odds of me getting whirlwind if I add 1 anger into the deck higher next turn? So there's 1 more card in the deck, but I only have to draw 1 of 2 cards, keeping in mind that wounds draw 3 cards. A wound, right now, 1 wound in my hand means I literally have everything, right? If I draw a wound, I win. And that is technically not true if I play an anger. Easy says strikes iron. That's the nunchaku is the reason why I only have to play 1 anger instead of 2. Because it's just uppercut, iron wave, strike, anger. Are the five plays. 5 plays to get the nib ready. If I draw wound next turn, I win. If I draw whirlwind and anger, I win. So what's the draw that doesn't win? The draw that doesn't win is uppercut, iron wave, anger, strike, anger, uppercut, iron wave, anger, strike, strike. Oster says, I think no anger. It seems like the odds are very low of things not lining up next turn, but I still need to figure out which odds are better. Oh yeah, 1 wound guarantees draw all cards, right? If I get one, if I don't play any more attacks, then 1 wound next turn wins the fight. Cereal Bar says, if you play 4, you can still anger first the next turn to get pen nib on whirlwind. Well, that's only if I draw an anger, yeah? So I think there's no reason to depend on that. I don't think that would improve my odds because it just means I'm depending on drawing the card. Yeah, exactly, Sparrowfox. It's unless the other wound is the last card, which doesn't matter precisely. But so here are the lines that only win if I charge up pen nib. Uppercut, iron wave, strike, whirlwind, strike. That is literally the only line. There is literally only 1 set of cards that doesn't win if I don't charge up pen nib, right? I think literally the only set of cards, oh no. There's the only set of cards that doesn't, the only set of cards that would win if I have pen nib but won't win if I don't have pen nib are if I draw uppercut, iron wave, anger, whirlwind, anger. That is the only line that becomes a win when it wouldn't be a win. Mushy Fruit says it's still lethal if you get nib on 8 this turn regardless. No need for anger this turn. Like just because I'd play like a strike or something or play an uppercut. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, I would probably just have another attack. Yeah, that's a good point. I could just play a different attack. It doesn't have to be the anger. It's a good point, Mushy Fruit. It doesn't have to be the anger. I could sacrifice an energy to it. That's a good point. That's a very good point. So I can just play uppercut, iron wave, strike, strike, whirlwind. Oh wait, duh. I can play whirlwind this turn and there's no problem. Bruh, I totally forgot. Just play whirlwind on 0. Just play whirlwind on 0. So uppercut, iron wave, strike, strike, whirlwind. Mayday says, wait, you didn't think of playing whirlwind? I mean, no, I'm not gonna feel too bad. Nobody else said it before me, so hey, I'll only feel the normal amount of bad. Uppercut, iron wave, strike, strike, whirlwind. Perfect. Uppercut, iron wave, strike, strike, whirlwind. Let's do it. Whirlin'. Alright, Pen Nib, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Mayday says, yeah, I thought it was obvious. I mean, so then your messages in the chat were whilst you thought there was an obvious lethal line? It's I don't know. Seems strange to not mention it if you thought it was part of the obvious lethal line while discussing lethal lines. So, I got the whirlwind. There it is. There's the whirlwind. It's all coming together. Bang, 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 bang. GG. It all works out. Slow and steady. Advances one step forward in the race. GG, everybody. That's the full rotation. A nice little full rotation always feels good. 4 in a row. GG, everybody. That was a fun one. That one. Oh, I didn't set up Pen Nib for the next run. Damn. RIP. R.I.P. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 2887. GG. Well, I'll be finding somebody to raid out to here in a second. But I just look at some stats from this run real quickly. But thank you all very much for being here. Hope you enjoyed the run. That's good stuff. 48 card deck. 48 card deck plays. The Pen Nib came in clutch. Attacks doubled too. It's all I needed. It's all I needed. The Act 4 relic played, or at least made things comfier. So, 192 HP from Burning Blood. Burning Blood is insane. 446 damage from the Fossilized Helix. What a relic, dude. What a relic. Mango is mango. 192 from the Meat on the Bone. So much sustain. 102 from Eternal Feather. This is all about tanking to the face. I mean, 167 max HP or 170 something, I think it was at the end. Yeah, you can't see your final max HP anywhere, can you? That's a shame. Yes you can. 171. 171. Cards drawn, 69. Nice. Karen's Ashes, 774 damage. Yep. Yes, that'll do this. Yes. Get it at the end of Act 1. Don't even have a deck that is super highly built around exhausting until you get a corruption very, very close to the end of the game. Still does 774 damage. Absolutely insane relic. 23 energy from the Nunchaku. Duvrudal giving 2 strength. Lizard Tail for 71. That's very nice. That's a big-ass Lizard Tail. 21 X-cost cards. Mongoed. 7 extra card rewards. 257 HP. Look at this Preserved Insect. This Preserved Insect was like the end of Act 3, and it removed 257 HP. So insane. 15 HP from the Ornithopter. And of course the Pen Nib that made that last turn. Click. GG, everybody. Nice. A nice little rotation of wins there. Thank you all so much, everybody, for being here. Hope you enjoyed. Really appreciate having you all here. I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST for Silent Runs. Or Silent Run. If I am able to keep this streak going, then I'll just bounce on to Defect after that. But yeah, it'll be the Silent at 3 p.m. PST, so hope to see you all there. If you don't already follow the channel, please do consider following, as I do these streams every single day at the usual 3 p.m. BST time. So please consider following so you get notified when I go live. And of course the Discord and the YouTube, which you can get with the various commands there, are great spots to hang out and interact with the community and get some more content. So, looks like Comment Bagel is playing Slay the Spire. Haven't raided her in a bit, so let's raid Comment Bagel. Go say hi to her. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Going for win number 5 with Silent Runs, 3 p.m. PST. Hope to see you all there. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. And that's it.